Hello and welcome back to the Mr. Investor channel. In today's video, we're talking about Frax Finance, a sweet spot for stablecoin. This may sound unfamiliar and strange to you, but we did our best to explain it. So before we start, like and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification. When you've done that, we can start. Let's first define Frax Finance. Can you guess what this could be? Here's our explanation. Frax Finance is a permissionless, open source, and fully on-chain stablecoin protocol that gives and autonomously manages an extremely scalable decentralized stablecoin referred to as Frax. The identity Frax is an abbreviation of fractional-algorithmic, which describes the mechanism the protocol leverages to keep up its peg to the US greenback. Fractional-algorithmic signifies that a fraction of the stablecoin is backed by exterior collateral, primarily USDC, and half is algorithmically backed with the protocol's native governance token, FXS, which accrues charges, seigniorage income, and earnings from the protocol's open market operations. The protocol decides the exact ratio between the exterior and inside backing utilizing a PID controller, which adjusts the collateral ratio primarily based on demand for the Frax stablecoin in exterior market situations. Where that will sound difficult, the logic behind the mechanism is de facto fairly easy. Using the PID controller, the protocol autonomously adjusts the exterior to inside collateral ratio essential to mint or redeem Frax, primarily based on direct info from the market. Throughout sustained intervals of Frax growth, the protocol lowers the collateral ratio so that much less exterior collateral and extra FXS are wanted to mint or redeem the stablecoin. The reasoning is that in expansionary intervals, the market successfully alerts belief within the inside collateral backing Frax, indicating to the protocol that it ought to decrease the collateral ratio to accommodate this perception and higher facilitate progress. Extra particular, the protocol lowers the collateral ratio so that much less USDC and extra FXS again Frax each time its value exceeds the focused peg of $1. Conversely, when Frax falls under $1, the protocol raises the collateral ratio to extend market confidence in Frax by growing its backing from an exterior or extra sound supply. To maintain issues clear, the collateral ratio is at all times explicitly proven on Frax Finance's entrance webpage. As an example, at press time, the collateral ratio is 89.5%, which means that minting 100 Frax requires depositing 89.5 USDC and burning the $10.50 price of FXS. To color a clearer image, a collateral ratio of 0% would imply that the market fully trusts the inner FXS backing and has no need to redeem Frax for the rest. A 100% ratio would imply that the market has no religion within the inside collateral and prefers that Frax be backed by sounder or extra trusted collateral like USDC. The flexibility to dynamically modify the collateral ratio primarily based on real-time market situations provides Frax a big benefit in scalability and capital effectiveness over a protocol like Maker, which has a hard and fast collateralization ratio of 150% for an unstable property like Ethereum. As an example, Frax is the largest holder of Convex's CVX governance token, holding roughly 16.7% of the tokens provided at press time. This provides it substantial governance energy over Convex, which in flip is a proxy for controlling CRV rewards on the biggest decentralized change for stablecoins, Curve. This enables Frax to inexpensively incentivize liquidity provisioning for the Frax 3 CRV liquidity pool, which holds roughly $1.46 billion in liquidity, permitting extremely environment-friendly buying and selling between Frax and DAI, USDC, and USDT. By way of partnering with Olympus DAO, Frax has additionally acquired and controls a portion of its liquidity, which means it doesn't need to pay out excessive incentives secured by way of dilution of its governance token to higher liquidity from third-party mercenary liquidity suppliers. On prime of that, by way of its so-called liquidity AMO, Frax can put idle collateral to work by offering liquidity on Uniswap v3. It could additionally autonomously enter any place on Uniswap and mint Frax in opposition to it, concurrently securing deep liquidity and producing earnings from buying and selling charges. In early fall 2021, Frax expanded on the thought of turning into a decentralized central financial institution by launching algorithmic market operations controllers. These AMOs signify sensible contracts that algorithmically execute completely different open market operations to generate income and make sure the protocol is safer and sturdy by placing its collateral to work. Since Frax controls a big quantity of exterior collateral from Frax minting, the AMOs generate substantial revenue for the protocol, which finally accrues to the FXS holders by way of buybacks and token burns. Every AMO, which Frax describes as a central financial institution cash Lego, has 4 properties. Decollateralize, actions that decrease the collateral ratio. Market operations, actions that run in equilibrium and don't change the collateral ratio. Recollateralize, actions that enhance the collateral ratio. FXS 1559, formalized accounting of the steadiness sheet of the AMO that defines precisely how a lot of FXS might be purchased and burned with earnings above the focused collateral ratio. To this point, Frax has deployed 4 AMOs: Investor, Curve, Lending, and Liquidity. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification. Let us know your opinion about this in the comments. We'll be happy to read it. Have a nice day, and see you again soon.